Hey guys, GameBoy3800 here once again, giving you another update for Project Envy. Nope, still not done. It's having more work done to it. But first, let's just take a moment to appreciate how far we've come. Commodore VIC-20, that's nothing too special. Gold label, standard keys, yeah, whatever. I actually had this for quite a long time, and I never did manage to get it to power up until the other day when I tested it. The issue is that the power switch is super hard to flip. Easy to flip back though. And then it, thinking it was like an NES when I did it, and turned it on and got nothing to the TV, I was like, oh no, it's broken, but no, it actually takes a few seconds to boot up. Even though it's got no kind of, disk storage in it. It's got a game in it. I think it's Jupiter Lander. I don't want to take it out, but whatever. That's not today's focus. Today's focus is on the hardware I have to spare and what I'm going to do with it. Or rather, what I'm not going to do with it. Okay, so got an i7 920, 2.66 gigahertz, I believe, and a cooler for it. 1366 coolers are hard to come by, so that's actually a good cooler. Well, good to find a cooler, and it's a good cooler. It's keeping the CPU nice and cool. Pun intended. And then a GTX 960. We all know how good this thing is by now. I don't have anything to put it in. I could throw it in Envy, but that's not Envy's goal. So, I might just end up selling the card, the CPU and cooler. Well, CPU and cooler together, since many people don't really have a cooler for 1366. And what is going on? Oh yeah, washing machine's in that room. And 960, that can be an easy resell since, it's current. And barely used. I only used it in Project Puny. And even so, it was only powered up for, a few days? At the most? To update overnight and stuff? Whatever. I probably could just hold on to this for a bit and see what happens. But Project Envy, you can see there, or maybe not because of the light, is that it has 3 memory cards in it and 3 open slots. Having only 6 gigabytes of memory, it can have more. So I ordered 6 more gigabytes to throw in there. And I am also seriously considering replacing the 570 EVGA to a KFA2 580. KFA2 is the same company as Galax, or Galaxy they used to be called. Why? Just to keep it more in line with Project Bolide, because it uses Galax cards. And KFA2, actually, funny story. GTX 580 KFA2 is about $100. Like EVGA or something else, it's like $120. So it's like, and that's including shipping over here from the UK. It's like, wow, really? So I might go with that. I might not, I don't know. 570 has proven to be more than capable of doing some tests. And, it's just an option. And one thing I would really like to try out is putting a GT710 in here and seeing if I am able to offload any, like, physics, or not really physics, but, it'll have 2 gigabytes of memory, so maybe that can help with rendering, since, and as soon as I get the 6 gigabytes, and if I get a 580 for it, this will be my daily driver for some time, just to see if new technology is really that much more powerful and needed, because in gaming benchmarks, this thing did just fine. Even at almost 4K, it did pretty okay. for a 570. So yeah, that's what's going on. I have some random memory sticks here. What are they? 6400, 5300. These are all DDR2 sticks. And yeah, I have one random 1 gigabyte stick like just lying around somewhere. I don't know where it is. And I was going to have it in Envy, but no, that's dumb. I'm just getting more. I'm gonna give it 12 gigabytes total memory. And I was considering putting a brand new hard drive in there just to make sure it stays alive, but hey, using old hardware, this is what you have to deal with. Making sure it stays alive for one more day. So I'm going to be using the ancient 250 gig hard drives in there. They're so ancient they have a Molex connector as an option. So yeah. The case needs to be cleaned. You can tell it's quite dusty by the way that it's not completely see-through. It's more brown or tan or whatever because dust. And once this is a storage server of some kind, 1, I don't know where I'm going to put it really. 2, I'm going to have to get some kind of filter for the, an extra filter like a vent filter for the house. Put it over here and then put it over here. Then all the other fans can, keep having their openness because they're going to be exhaust. And then that Wi-Fi card, I don't know what's the best position for it. Whatever, I don't care really. As long as it works, it works. So, let me know what you think of the idea of selling these for extra money to work on other projects, or if I should get a motherboard, power supply too, and make this into a new rig. The issue is an X58 motherboard is surprisingly expensive, like $120. You would not think it would be that much, but for just the working motherboard itself, it's $120. Keep in mind I got this whole package here, the i7-920, the cooler, the motherboard, and the 570 graphics card for about $200. So, people. Greedy people. Anyways, long update is long. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, Game Boy out. See you next time.